what's good, everybody? Welcome to the Honest to God podcast, episode 15. Y'all know what time it is. Hey. We're here with our Vince Carter episode. Greatest dunker of all time, Vinsanity. Y'all know what it is, man. Episode 15. We got three of the boys here today. Dennis is absent, man. You know, he had to take his fifth vacation of the year. You know, Dennis is on the road almost every other week, talking about he's scared of the virus, but he on the road constantly.
Right. So yo, this week we in Miami. Next week, bro, we might be down in Dubai.
We out here.
Right. Dennis out here making moves, man. But yeah, we got the homies in here. The boy Carlin Sims with the dub last night. Y'all know what it is. Hey. Boys is Coach of the Year. Coach of the Year.
No, baby.
Let's go. Shout out Liberty High School in Kansas City, Missouri. How you feeling, man? You good?
Shout out to the boys, bro. I'm great after that win, boy. I'm great after that win.
Cat came back off the thing in a better mood though.
Hey.
Bro, what is happening?
14 at halftime.
Say that again.
Said we came back from 14 down at halftime. Came back to win the game by 3.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's how you do that right there.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to Liberty High School.
Shout out to them, bro.
Busy. Cat coaching against NFL players that ain't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Cat hit us in the chat and said, "Yo, I'm coaching against an NFL player." We ain't gonna say his name because you know he gonna get in trouble because he definitely ain't supposed to be there.
Get caught up.
I'm like, bro, how, dude? He was just playing like Thursday.
Boy, just playing.
Like,
but
literally.
he out there.
Hey. Don't matter though, boy.
I don't know, man. Mike, they put him on the news. They put him on blast on the news. So I don't know.
Yeah, so we can put him on blast. Boy beat Tyreek Hill. Tyreek who? Allegedly. Coaching.
Hey.
Bro, how are you how are you a full-blown high school coach when you a full-blown NFL player during a pandemic? Like,
bro, I don't know, but my guy looked like a regular dude, bro. Like he looked like he would be walking down on the east side with a backpack on and some
he was in
J's.
disguise.
Yeah, he's in disguise, right?
He's like a regular high school football player.
Bro,
and he's small too.
Hey,
little cat. Carlin, like, man, I could run him over probably. Like,
probably. That's definite.
Don't come across the middle. Yeah, hey, man. We also got to give Carlin. How are you? No, he came with that smoke last week. It's unanimous. It wasn't even a competition.
It wasn't even a debate. Yeah,
he came in with them one-liners, bro, and just dropped bombs on us. Like,
that's all I need,
man.
Carlin was on his Lil Wayne.
Give us an acceptance speech,
with the punchlines.
Give us an acceptance speech. How you feeling?
Hey, bro, I always appreciate getting the lives, man. It just gives me more fire to come back with more smoke. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have a smoke and fire combo.
All the smoke, baby.
You need all of it. I need all of that.
All of the smoke.
All of it.
I know you got some more for us today too.
Fired up.
We're gonna have to wait and see.
Right.
Also got the boy Malc in here with the cut still fresh from last week. Can't look like he just came out the barbershop. That was a whole week.
Yeah, man.
You one of them cats who line yourself up every day?
No, actually, nah. I just brushed the joint. That's it.
Oh, you got that good hair. How you?
But when they start to grow in, though, it look crazy when it start growing in. That's why I gotta keep. I can't skip no barber shop appointment or whatever.
Who you telling, bro?
But
I be looking bad.
I'm good though, bro. I feel like me and Carlin switched places these last 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like Carlin be coming, he been a little irritated, and I'm just in I'm better mood. You know what I'm saying? More lighthearted. So
it's been chilling. Somebody got to be irritated, and somebody got to be in a good mood, man. We can't all come in here mad.
Just chilling, enjoying life, man.
Right. Yeah. All right, y'all. So it's the time for the Honesty Awards, man. This is the segment where we highlight people for being honest throughout the week, man, standing up for what's right. You know, we like to start the show off with some positivity before we get to some other stuff, man. So I'm gonna kick it off today, man. The first honesty award I want to give out is to a business out of Youngstown, Ohio. Shout out to the 330
330, baby.
hometown.
330, baby.
I read an article on the news last night on the Youngstown News about a business called MT Financial Group that just opened downtown by the Covelli Center. And this is a financial group that provides credit restoration packages and business consultation and financial planning. So anybody who knows anything about Youngstown knows that, you know, what we need more than anything in the city is financial planning and credit restoration. You know what I mean? And just education about finances for people. So I want to shout them out, man, because that's major for the city. Black-owned business. Shout out to Lester Scott, the founder, the owner, Lester Scott, who I'm familiar with. I don't know him super well, but I definitely know who he is. Yeah, man, I'm happy for what's going on in Youngstown. Sometimes it's like people talk so negative about our city. Like, man, I still love Youngstown, bro, no matter what. Like, even after moving away, some of the realest people I know there, and financially, man, it's been hard to catch a break, but stuff like this, man, gives like a silver lining. So, shout out to them, MT Financial, Lester Scott, man, doing good things in Youngstown. Check them out if you in the area.
Name sounds super familiar too.
Super familiar, bro. I think I'm a friend with him on Facebook. Like, I know him, I just can't figure where. You know how it is when you from the you know everybody. You just be like, where do I know him from?
Where I know what lane I know you from.
Yeah, like I might have hooped with you at the Y when I was like 12. But
you still remember?
Is it a good thing that I know you or what?
Right. You always got.
We got to square up or what? Say no.
Yeah. Oh, you remember me? Yeah. You remember me?
Yeah, from where?
Maybe.
What you mean?
What's the context?
Third grade. You fought me in the third grade. I'm back now. Like, calm down, bro.
What's up?
Bro, I ain't fighting nobody. I'm a grown man with a kid and a wife. Like, too old to fight. But nah, man, shout out to them. Super dope what they doing. Yeah, start off with the hometown. Anybody else got honesty awards today?
I got one.
All right.
It's this guy named Bryan Stevenson. If you guys saw the movie Just Mercy, I believe it's with Michael B. Jordan. That's who he played in there. But he
great movie.
every day he releases some article of like Black history on his website. And today it just happened to be where I was born, Grenada, Mississippi, in September 12th, 1966. 250 African American students attempted to integrate schools for the first time, but a lot of them were like met with a lot of like animosity, and there was a lot of like hatred and stuff like that. And I just think it's cool for him to continue to give out this history that a lot of people don't know, and that's where I was born. I just thought it was like dope, you know what I'm saying? Like that those kids kind of did what they felt they should do. So big shouts out to Bryan Stevenson, and I'm thankful for the sacrifices that people made for all of us.
Sure. Shout out to Bryan Stevenson. Just Mercy was a good movie, man, even though we just killed Michael B. Jordan last week.
I was about to say that. That's probably his only good movie.
Yeah, bro. He just be getting the good roles. That was a good role. But nah, go check that movie out. It's definitely it's kind of like a tearjerker, but it's a good one for sure, especially with stuff going on right now. Like, it helps you understand, like, this stuff is real. And it wasn't even that long ago. Wasn't that, like, what was that, in the 70s or something when that took place?
It was like 1966. Oh, you talk about Bryan Stevenson? Yeah, it was like the 70s when he started doing his work.
Yeah. Dope, man.
That's dope, man. Yeah,
Carlin, you got anything for us? All right.
I gotta shout out the NFL, man, for
their
moment of unity.
Shout out to the Chiefs. Shout out to the Texans, and whatever other teams. We recording on Saturday, and this is airing on Monday, so we don't know what's gonna happen on Sunday. But yeah, shout out to them for doing that.
Right.
Yeah, man. Me and Tyreek had a long conversation about it.
Cat came straight from the moment to the high school team.
Nah, man. But I think it's dope what they did, because, you know, we got to stand in unity, and people were booing them, and
That's crazy.
Like, I don't know exactly why people were booing, but it's just kind of.
It just didn't look good.
It looks bad.
Yeah,
it looks bad, no matter how you slice it.
Yeah, bro. Like booing two teams, and not only two teams, but like people of all different races and backgrounds coming together in a moment of unity, and you're booing that. Like, to me, that's I don't get it, bro.
Yeah,
I really don't get that. It kind of goes along with Malc's Honesty Award of when they tried to integrate the schools and people hated it. Like, sometimes I just think people really don't want unity, bro. Like, when it comes down to it, like, we in a time where it's like, I don't know, that's what we need more than anything. Like,
and people were saying that they were like booing because the Texans stayed in the locker room during the national anthem, and even still, like. That's people's choice. Like, we stay in the locker room too, and like, we're not getting booed because of it. That's just a coaching choice to like prepare your team. Yeah. You don't know what people are doing inside that locker room if they're standing for the anthem.
Yeah,
or
they
what.
could be. Yeah, just because they in there. But I don't know, bro. I feel like.
Hey,
go ahead, Malc.
This may be kind of, I don't know, unpopular, but like, why do we even do the national anthem before games? Like, we don't do it before, like, concerts. We don't do it before, like, you go to the movie theater.
Man. The smoke already.
Oh, man.
This might get us canceled.
So. Not again.
I'm going to try to explain it. I'm going to explain it good.
You're good.
But,
go ahead,
like,
explain further.
But just thinking, like, we go to NFL games and, like, we do the fly, or just games. It's like, yo, let's stand for the national anthem. But you don't do it at concerts. You don't do it at, like, movie theaters. It's kind of like, you know, so I did some research, and the NFL was doing. They were getting paid to do this, like to do the national anthem. Yeah, a couple years ago, they were like a lot of the like the flyovers and all that stuff. They were getting paid in order to do it. So I could point people to the direction of like
that is
of where I got the articles. But it's also I'm not saying like I love my country. Like don't say if you don't love it here, get out. But also just kind of wonder, it's a game. You know, people get so mad about, like, you're not standing. It's like, yo, we still love the country. But right now we watching a game. Like, I don't know.
I mean, just because, and we got to get past that, bro. Like, just because you're kneeling or just because you're not out, whatever, it doesn't mean you hate America. Like, it's not a hate thing against America. It's just you're trying to bring attention to stuff that America is doing that's not right. Like, somebody posted, I think it was Propaganda on Instagram, posted, like, I don't hate America. I just want America to keep its promises that it's going to be free and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Justice for all. Like, that's the promise. That's in the pledge. So if we're not doing that, like, we do need to hold our country accountable. And that's what people are doing. So
that's fair.
I don't know, bro. I don't feel like.
Hey.
Go ahead.
I like how they played the Black National Anthem, though.
Yeah.
Lift every voice. Yeah. Because I feel like the reason that Cap kneeled for the national anthem is to bring like attention to inequalities in America and injustices in America, and he felt like there were some racist things in the national anthem, which they talk about slaves in the national anthem, but in the context of America, that was the time we were in. But I think when you're looking at the Black national anthem, I think the song itself is very unifying, and I feel like it's very uplifting. If you look at the lyric breakdown, it's talking about acknowledging the dark past and looking towards a bright future. It's like, that's what we need now. Like, just look at the lyrics of Lift Every Voice and see if you disagree with that. And if you disagree with that, then that's an issue with you. That's a heart issue with you. Because we're not, it's nothing like... It's not we hate white people or we hated our slave masters. It's like we had a dark past and we want a bright future. I feel like that's fair.
I mean, and that's the place we're at right now. Like, that's the place that people are acknowledging. Like, we had a dark past and we need to get to a place where it's like, you know what I mean, where we're past that. I don't know, man. Like, to me, regardless of like regardless of the tactics that you go about it, like, displaying unity is major right now. Yeah, like, regardless of whether you agree with how it's displayed or not, like, for you to be mad that people are displaying unity just shows that you're a part of the problem. You know what I mean? To me, like, I don't understand like people upset about this displaying unity. Like that's what this country needs. And if you would rather prove your point than be unified, you know what I mean? If it's more important to you that you need to be right and that you need to prove your point than it is to be unified as a country, then you're a part of the problem, man, to be honest. So I don't know. Carlin definitely stole my other honesty award, man. I feel like somebody would bring it up though, but that's a good talking point. So I don't know.
That's why I had to go somewhere else because I knew one of y'all was gonna say it. So I'm like, let me look somewhere else this week. You know what I'm saying? For my honesty award.
Yeah, man. It's that lift every voice thing. That got to me because I saw a post about like, why are we doing this before the games? It's like because we're trying to create more unity. Yeah. And by questioning it and deeming it to be like unnecessary, one could argue that the national anthem is unnecessary.
Yeah,
it's like,
that's what I was. Yeah,
and that's not what I'm saying. I'm just like, why can't we have something that's trying to bring us together?
Yeah, right. Like, why are you against that? Like, I don't know, man. I don't want to even keep talking about it, bro. Like. We talk about this every week. I mean, and it is neat. Like we do need to talk about it, but it's just at a point now where it's like if people don't want to get it, and if people don't want to like accept unity and accept that things are changing in the right direction, then it's just like you're gonna be a part of the problem, and your mind is made up, and ain't nothing we could do. So,
right.
But it is encouraging to see like the NFL is doing that, like regardless of whether it's just for, I don't know. To make it look like they're doing something good, or if it's like actual intentions, like at least they're standing and they're doing something right. Yeah,
right.
So, shout out
and
to
they
them.
and they not associating with Black Lives Matter. They're just saying that we care about what's going on in America. Yeah. So there's no mix up between like this is the movement and we don't agree with the movement and like no, there's none of that. They took that out of the equation and we're like we don't agree. In the end zone, it literally said end racism.
Right. It didn't even say Black. It's not even Black Lives Matter. It's kind of like what you talked about with the NBA. Like, you shouldn't just put that blanket statement over the whole league because people might not agree with the movement.
I was just about to say, yeah.
But ending racism, I mean, nobody should disagree with that. And if you do, then you're just a racist. Like,
there's no way around that one.
Yeah. Like, don't even watch the games. Then, if you're a racist, then don't watch. Like that's the thing that I don't understand. Like people watching the NFL get mad at this stuff, and I'm like, if you're racist, then you're clearly sitting here being entertained by a field full of African Americans. Like, stop watching the game. Then. You know what I mean? Your favorite team is probably half or more African American. Like, if you are racist, then stop supporting them. Like, stop watching, and then that takes care of you and that. Like, you don't have to watch. I
do think the way the NFL did it is smart though, because kind of what you guys are saying, like they're not offending either side. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like because they're focusing more so on like the main issue rather than like a political side, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's like let's end racism, not necessarily. Or you could say Black Lives Matter, and then someone can take that and make it a whole different argument. Like you can't argue, like you said, you can't argue in racism. Like so I do give them. Right.
Everything don't gotta be political, man. That's what's starting to irritate me. Like, fam, like you don't have to see the politics and everything. Like, just agree with the fact that racism is bad. That don't make you a Democrat. Like, you know what I mean? You can be a Republican and be against racism or care about black people. Like, I don't know. That stuff is irritating, but it is what it is. It is refreshing to see football, man. I was super hyped to watch the football game, bro. I've been any type of football I've been watching. High school if it's on ESPN, like I've been thirsty.
Okay, like you see them boys in New Jersey? Like, nah, we ain't see that one. Like, nah. New Jersey high school? It's like, nah.
Yeah, because I mean, football is an American, like it's like an American pride, bro. Like, and even though it is a distraction to some degree, like it just, I don't know, bro. It's a much needed like energy. It's a much needed, I guess it's a much needed distraction, like for people to be able to chill together and watch the game. Like it just, I don't know. It brings a light to stuff going on.
And I'm about to beat my wife in my fantasy league. So what's up with it?
Cat got his wife. He gonna take your wife's money, bro. That's shiesty.
Nah. She went. She been in like 4 years. She went like 3 years, and she went. It make me mad as heck.
She making you money, man.
Cause it's her. She get her little nail stuff. Well, not little, cause they don't like when you say little when you talk about their stuff. Yeah. But she get her nail stuff. And now you say little, it sounds
you got your little nail stuff.
Yeah. Right, she gonna
you trying to
hear this?
Right. But it's funny because her draft strategy, like some of us be all serious, and hers like, oh, he lived in Nevada. I'm gonna pick him. I'm like, what? How you know this
she
stuff?
She don't even know like his stats or nothing. Like, dude,
she watched football or whatever. She watched football, but it's just funny because she don't really take it. Like, I'm like, do I want to take Michael Thomas? She's like, I want to take him just because I like him. I want my team to be players that, and she wins. So shout out to her. But I'm winning this year, so what up?
All right, we gonna see. We gonna see. Let us know what happens with that.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, man, we back. We just had a little break. Carlin had to make a little transaction, man.
Make a little talking on the. My money phone is very small.
That got the.
Hey, when Carlin got the razor,
he got the razor money phone.
The razor money phone.
The crazer, bruh. Remember the crazer? You got the crazer. Carlin had to move that weight, literally. Get your hustle on, bro.
You gotta move that weight, bro.
Honestly,
you gotta move that
moves.
weight sometimes.
He making moves, man.
Literally, though.
But yeah, bro. Malcolm already had an unpopular opinion, man. But let's get into
Oh
it.
man. Oh man. Oh man.
I know Carlin got some smoke.
Not
for
again.
It. What you got
He
for
definitely
us today, bro?
do.
Everybody should cancel Netflix, bro.
Ooh, I was gonna bring this up too,
Netflix.
bro. I don't even know if that's
tell you why.
unpopular. I think that
Let me
might
tell
be
you
just
why,
common
bro.
sense. All right, tell us why. What's Netflix doing?
Bro, because they Netflix, in a nutshell, the short version of it is they supporting pedophilia. The long version of it is they put a show on Netflix where they're exposing underage girls like nude. Like,
What?
never in my
bro.
life am I gonna be okay. I promise.
You got a daughter too. You ain't
Like-
playing that.
Like, my wife sent me a text when I was at work, like, hey, can we cancel Netflix? They have a show with nudity of underage girls, and without a question, delete,
Yeah.
cancel subscription.
I think I might.
And my daughter
cancel
watched
mine, too.
Netflix almost every day.
Right.
She watched Boss Baby like every day.
Yeah, bro.
We'll find it
So
somewhere
that's
else.
craziness.
Yeah, bro.
They're not getting my money.
I seen it going around the other day, man. For those of y'all who don't know, like Malc, I seen it on social media. It's a movie called Cuties, and it's about like an 11-year-old girl who joins like this super raunchy dance, and yeah, it's like they doing like secular like sexual dances, and like apparently at one point they like show one of the girls' breasts or something. This is what I heard. I haven't seen the movie. I
haven't
refuse
seen
to
it
even
either. I'm not
entertain
gonna-
Wait,
it,
this
but-
is real life, y'all. This
Bro,
is real.
I promise you. Look it up,
It's
bro,
real
on
life,
Netflix. So
What is going on with people,
and Netflix
bro?
is defending it, saying, "Yo, we're like the movie's actually about like how this is bad and stuff." But it's like you're
I
still
do not
exploiting
care.
it. It doesn't
I do
matter.
not
Like,
care.
You making money off that, bro.
You're
That's
making money off
trash,
it,
bro.
And, bro, I'm just thinking like, whose parents are okay with their daughter like being portrayed in this way? Like, how much money does it take to just like pimp your daughter out like that? That's essentially what it is. You know what I mean?
It's like,
Yo,
do you
that's-
not understand Netflix that you trying to prove like, oh, this is wrong that this is happening and we're going to make money off of it on our end? Like, you shouldn't be getting that girl over there. You should be getting this girl over here, and we're going to show you her. Like,
Bro,
how
it's
does that
wild,
not
bro.
register?
Yeah, bro.
How does that
like,
not register?
There's somewhere where you have to draw the line. Like, I understand, like, movies about racism, all right, they're going to have some racism in them to show people, like, all right, this is bad, or
Right.
movies about drugs or whatever. But when it comes to kids, like, you don't portray kids like that
At all.
on
At
the
all.
main screen and, like,
Ever.
think it's okay.
Ever.
Whatever your point is, like, it don't matter. Like, that was crazy, bro.
Yo,
Like,
that's disgusting, bro.
yeah, it's sick.
Yo,
And
Netflix
it hurts,
is-
bro, because Netflix got some of my shows on it, bro, and they kind of been consistent. Like when
They've been on.
yeah, when I don't know, when Disney Plus came in, everybody's like, all right, it's over for Netflix, and then low key, Netflix was still bringing that smoke, but I'm like, this is like, bro, this is all bad, bro. Like this, I don't even know. I don't even feel like we have to explain why that's bad. You know what I mean?
We don't have to explain that.
Yeah,
but for the people who like, I don't know. I feel like you do have to explain it because if Netflix doesn't have that like awareness to like this is one of the conversations we had. Like, you gotta check with your mans before you just like say something or do something.
That's okay.
Like, check with your mans, Netflix. Yeah. Check with your mans. What are you doing?
Yeah, it gotta be somebody in there to be like, yo, that's not a good idea. Like, it can't be a group of yes men. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's craziness.
And the worst part about it, bro, is that the movie is trending. Like, it's not like people are like, oh, I refuse to watch it. Like, if you go on Netflix and go to trending, like, the movie is like one of the top trending movies.
People still watching it.
There's grown people watching this movie, bro. Like, it's probably like grown men, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Which, I don't know, bro. I know people struggle with different sins, but that's one thing I'm just like, it's a different type of evil, man. Like,
right.
So yeah,
kids, man,
I'm with you, bro. I think I might cancel mine today.
Big.
I didn't know enough. Like, I didn't know much about it. I heard the headlines, but now that I'm like really hearing about and seeing what it is, I'm like, oh nah. Like, I refuse to support any type of network that thinks that's okay. Like, you know what I mean? This might shut them all the way down. It should, honestly. But yeah.
I'll stick
with Hulu. I'll stick with.
Shut them down. But
yeah.
Bro, I don't watch TV enough anyway. So
Me neither, honestly.
I'm not tripping on that.
Me neither, bro.
It's like I only watch stuff because people are like, oh man, did you see this show on Netflix? It's like, oh nah, and then that's what I watch.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes it's a good pastime. Like during the quarantine, I was watching Netflix and stuff. But like right now, bro, I'm too busy. And
life
if I do watch it, it's at night when I'm laying down and my son is in there, and it's like I'm not about to watch nothing crazy with him in there anyway. So we be watching Hey Arnold, bro. Like, we didn't watch seasons 1 through 8 of Hey Arnold. Yeah,
hey, you gotta show him that like the
wholesome cartoons.
Hey Arnold is history, bro.
Cartoons actually had like meaning to them back then. It wasn't just like stupid stuff.
Right, they're trying to teach. They're trying to teach you something. Yeah. Hey Arnold had a lot of good life lessons.
A lot of life lessons. Exactly. I'll be watching now, like, man, I'm getting something out of this as an adult. Like,
right. Right.
Yeah, bro. Get Netflix, wild, man. Bro. I wish I could say F Netflix, but they gotta go, bro. That's sick. It's just sick.
It's sick, man.
How y'all feel? Did y'all read the article I sent y'all about Charlamagne starting his podcast network? What y'all think about that?
Nah, I ain't read the article, but off the rip, him.
Well, I think
starting
first
the podcast
Charlamagne hit us up. It's like, nah, I ain't read the article.
Yeah. Hey, bro, I think that's a sucker move though. Kind of after Joe don't get his deal, and then Charlamagne just like sell out. Oh my gosh, it's like,
yeah,
bro, this is such a crab in a barrel mentality type of move. If you're asking me, but.
It's I feel like he had this in the works for a while, but he just made it public because of the Joe situation. Like him and Joe was going back and forth. You know what I mean? And he's like, I'm about to just make this public just to make a point and just to make Joe feel stupid. But I don't know, bro. I'm happy for him. I think it's a big move. There is a few problems I do have with it. One is that I don't like how he's making it seem like he's starting something by himself when really it's a 50-50 partnership with iHeartRadio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I look at it like, okay, you're bringing all these black voices together, which is great. But the way he said, I was listening to the Brilliant Idiots. He was saying like, they're not signing contracts with me. Like, we're in a partnership. Like all these podcasts are in a partnership with him. But to me, it's like, in order to enter into a partnership, you have to give up ownership. You know what I mean? Like, if I own a business and I own 100% of it, and I come to one of y'all like, yo, y'all want to partner with this? Now I'm giving up 50% or whatever we agree on. So, in essence, like, you are giving up ownership. You don't own it all, which is fine. Right. But I guess the problem that I have with him in this is that first of all, these are like black podcasts that don't really need any assistance. Like Drink Champs and stuff, like they don't need a network to put them on. Like these are some of the biggest podcasts in the world. So it's like for you to partner with them and take some of their ownership, and then for you to be partner with iHeart, who is not like, it's not a black owned place. Like iHeart, I'm don't know for sure, but I'm sure that the higher ups at iHeart are just rich white people. You know what I mean? So in essence, like you're just helping iHeart, like, I don't want to say exploit, but make money off of these black platforms. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. Like I think it's a good move. Like I guess it's a good business move for him, but I don't know that it's like what
Like the
what he's
impact?
making it out to be. Yeah. Like
what
like
it could be.
yeah. I feel like if you're like, you know, if your goal is to unite black podcasts and black voices, like I don't think you needed iHeart to do that. Like you probably could have did it on your own.
Or him and Joe could have partnered up and
Yeah,
did
you
their
and Joe
own
could
thing.
have did something major, like super
Yeah.
major. I don't know why you need iHeart. Like I don't know the details behind it. Somebody could probably tell me, but I don't know, bruh. Like to me, it just seems like iHeart is like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Like this is what's hot right now. Like black voices,
Yeah.
we need that. Charlamagne, you're a major black voice. Why don't you do this? You know what I mean?
For
And then-
for us though.
Yeah, for us, and then we get 50%. It's like, I don't know. It seems a little weird. Regardless,
fishy a
it's a
little bit.
major move. But yeah, I don't know. It just, like Dennis talked about last week. Like we need people who have minds like that, and we need people who are like, no, I'm just gonna do my own thing and like create my own thing. My only
Right.
problem with Charlamagne is like, don't make it seem like this is yours. Like when it's not really yours. Like this is you and iHeart. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That's my spiel on it. I'm still rocking with Joe and them, bro. Like I don't know what they plan on doing, but I'm gonna continue to be a listener.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? That's
Definitely.
probably my
Right.
favorite podcast. Like they keep it 100% real, and like they do not like play this industry game. I think that's why I like it so
Big
much.
facts.
Right. And you know they got the ties, but they still don't play it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bro.
That's the part that like that kind of shows their integrity. Cause you know, Maul like he like Rockefeller out. Joe know everybody. You know what I'm saying? They know, but they still
got the
don't. That
connections,
don't. Yeah, it still don't change their opinion, and they're honest when it comes to music, business. Like
Right.
it just goes to show they care more about their integrity than like a check. So
Exactly, bro. So yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to Charlamagne, man. I'm anxious to see how this is gonna work out.
Right.
That's just how I feel about it, man. But yeah, bro. Want to get in some music, Malc? All right, Malc. You want to rate the bars first, or you want to get into new music, man? What y'all want to do?
it's up to y'all. I'm with whatever. We could do rate the bars first and then get to music after.
All right, man. Let's rate the bars.
Give me some bars.
Give us some
man.
fire.
Give me some bars.
What you got?
So, I ain't gonna tell y'all who these cats. I got two today, but I ain't gonna tell y'all who they are. I just want to see what y'all thinking. The first dude said, "Ain't no hills in the D, so we all in the field, running 5K, 3K. Andre, hero in my hood. When they dress like me, that's cosplay.
That was Big Sean, right?
That's big.
I really
Sean.
wanted. Yeah, that was Sean. Yeah, that was Big Sean.
All right, I gotta hear it again. That was kind of like,
That last bar is what I really wanted to see what y'all
Yeah,
thought.
what
He
song
said,
was
hero
that?
in my hood. When they dress like me, that's cosplay.
it was song. Was that was that the cipher?
That was
Hey.
why would I stop?
Oh, okay, yeah,
No, that was a why would I stop joint.
okay.
Yeah, that was why. Yeah, why would I stop?
Yeah.
I'm with it. Carlin, what you got that at?
Where you at, Carlin?
Ooh, I got it at E Sean, and it knocked to Big Sean, but I thought the bar was hard.
Yeah,
But it didn't give me Andre vibes, but I thought the bar was very well executed.
yeah.
Right.
Sean
He
got
got
some.
me.
Sean got some sneaky punchlines.
He got
man.
some sneaky
Yeah.
bars.
He be so
yeah.
nonchalant with it, and you be like, "Ooh, wait, he just said what?" That's kind of like that's
Right.
one of those, bro. It's definitely a sneaky joint. I think it's his delivery is so laid back. Like
so
you
mellow.
Once you hear what he's saying, you like, ooh, he can really rap. But
right.
Yeah.
Where you at with it, Yano?
I think I'm gonna go. I'll go Eshawn too. I'll go
Eshawn?
Eshawn with it, bro.
Okay.
I think it's definitely a hard line. That
It's
last
super
line
hard.
cosplay,
Right.
yeah, that like low key was the finishing punch. But I'm going Eshawn, bro.
Pushed down like the gas, I accelerated. Feel I made it on my own. My grind got me here alone. Lying to myself, my basic instinct like Sharon Stone. You brought me out of Egypt, now my money right, I'm eating. I'm relieved. I'ma need my mornings, evenings, and my weekends back.
Shout out Big Sean. Still got one of the best albums of the year to me.
Right.
The joint was hard.
Super.
What else you
Super
got?
dope album.
Got this last joint. It can kind of be a segue. He said, I had a Brody up the can slowly. I gave all my shooters the ultimate green light. I'm D'Antoni.
Ayy. Conway the Machine. Griselda.
How are you guys? How are you guys? How are you guys?
Man.
Yeah, bro. That line stuck out to me the first time I heard it. Like,
Right.
ooh.
Right. And I wanted to talk about it on the pod. So where you at with it, Yano? What you thinking?
Ooh. Say that last line for me one more time.
Hey, give us a good.
Gave
He
all my
said-
shooters a green light.
Yeah. I gave all my shooters the ultimate green light. I'm D'Antoni.
Yeah, bro. We was just talking about that, I think, before we started recording. Like, that's D'Antoni's game plan. Everybody go out there and just shoot threes. I like
Shoot
it,
as many
bro.
as you can.
That's
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go Eshawn, bro. Again, it's just like it's just a punch that hits like right away. It ain't one of them layered. I mean, it is layered, I guess, in a way. Like D'Antoni gave his shooters the green
the
light,
offense,
and he
yeah.
talking about cats. He talking about real shooters out here shooting. Like, so. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a Eshawn. But that Conway is nuts, though. I'm sure we're gonna get to that.
Where you at,
with it?
Beto?
I'm gonna go Eshawn with it.
Man, we're on the same page.
Pushed down like the gas, I accelerated. Feel I made it on my own. My grind got me here alone. Lying to myself, my basic instinct like Sharon Stone. You brought me out of Egypt, now my money right, I'm eating. I'm relieved. I'ma need my mornings, evenings, and my weekends back.
Conway the Machine. Y'all get through that album?
Bro, I've been waiting
I
till
did.
I work out to get to it.
Oh yeah.
Because I know it's going to be a
Fire.
good
It's a
workout.
good workout album.
Good workout album.
It's a good ride in the car album too, man. It's Conway. I don't know, bro. I know Dennis gonna get at me next week, but Conway to me, he might be the best cat in Griselda, bro. Like,
I was thinking
I love
that,
Benny.
bro.
I love Benny, but for some reason Conway's bars hit different, bro. And his delivery is like, them punches be falling in the perfect spots. Like,
Right.
it's like he builds it up and you like wait for it and it's like bow, hits you with the punch, and it's like every 4 bars. It ain't like one punch in the verse. It's like the whole
Every
verse is
4,
like
yeah.
build up, bow, build up, bow.
You could tell he studies the beat, like every beat when he writing. You know what I'm saying? Because he flow on every track. Well, to me, he flow on every track like perfectly. Like
Yeah,
he
bro.
found the pocket. He found the pocket.
He one of them cats that got rapped down to a science, bro.
Yeah.
And this album has some different type of flows on it that we ain't really heard from him. Like
Yeah, and different beats too.
different beats. Yeah, he had this was an all around good project, man. Maybe one of my top Griselda projects that I've heard, like ever, maybe.
Yeah.
I have to listen to it more,
Ooh.
but
I got to get to it then.
yeah.
I still got that West Side. The last one West Side just put out.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite, more sonically out of all of them.
I like seeing
this one
these-
might be up there. This might be better than Tana Talk 3 to me. This is dope.
Yeah. Tana Talk is up there. I like to see Griselda like they're growing,
Yeah.
like they're getting better. Like, I don't know, bruh. I was listening to this album and I'm like, bro, every time Griselda comes, you know they gonna do their job. Like they gonna bring the bars.
Right.
Like the difference makers be the beats, be the production and the
Right.
features. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like
And-
back in the day when our high school football team, like my junior year, we had one of the best running backs in the state. Shout out to Marquell Smith. And I used to remember Coach B used to just be like, and our line was Dookie though, but he was nice. And Coach B, we used to be in film, and he would be like, "Look, y'all, if y'all just block for 1 second, like he gonna do what he does." You know what I mean? Like all y'all gotta do is do your job for 1 second, and he gonna break through. Like you give that man a block, and he gonna get 10 yards a pop. And like that's how I feel with these Griselda cats. Like they gonna do their job. Like producers, just give them something to work with. These cats gonna deliver. Like you know what I mean?
All right.
Hey, having Derringer in the back pocket kind of ain't fair either, though. Like having a producer like Derringer is like, yo, let me just give me a pack, Derringer. Like, all right, I got you. Like,
yeah, bro, that's like a fire running back and a fire O-line together. Like that's a recipe for success. You know what I mean?
It's like Zeke when the Cowboys that year, like a couple years ago. It's like, yo, they offensive line dope and Zeke dope. That's kind of how I feel with.
You really can't go
with
wrong.
Derringer in though. Yeah.
He has some joints though. I know Alchemist produced a couple of them joints. I think he had did Hit Boy produce a few? Hit Boy is
he's all over.
He's having a year. I can't wait to hear that Benny and Hit Boy project.
That's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, bro. Coming off that Nas Hit Boy, I got high expectations for this Benny and Hit Boy. But yeah, man.
Hey, I got a under I don't know if he under the radar. For a lot of people.
Under the radar. Hold up, bro. Let me play I think I got a sound. Or YouTube flag us. Hey, YouTube don't play no games, bro. We've been getting away with playing songs on Spotify for like months now.
Right.
YouTube hit us right up. Like y'all can't do
it. Hey, chill out. Let me find it. His name is Blxst. I'm not sure if y'all heard his new album he just released.
Okay.
It's a little EP. It's 8 songs. It's a little. Now he a singer, over from the West Coast. Okay. And it's kind of funny. I was listening to him, like he sound like he from the West Coast, just a bop, and just like the bass lines and stuff like that. But I think y'all cats would like him. Y'all should check him out.
How you spell his name?
Blxst.
Okay.
The album is called No Love Lost, and he produced. I think he produced every song on there.
Okay.
Because he started as a writer. And he just finally put out a little, well, not finally, but he put out a little project.
I'm playing this from my phone, so it's going to sound booky.
You ain't even gotta say it. Misunderstood, don't need to be complicated.
Yeah, you hear that?
I like it.
That West Coast bop? Yeah. Yeah, he nice.
Bro, I love it when R&B singers got real lyrics. Like,
right.
Like they really be like when they really got bars, like not rap bars, but they talking on that joint.
Talking about something. Yeah,
he sound dope. Blxst, Blxst, man. Shout out to him.
Check him out.
I'm gonna peep him out right after this, bro. I'm on it.
Check it out.
You know I need some R&B to balance out that Conway. Like I can't just be listening to straight gutter rap.
Listening to Griselda make you like, man, I'm about to go flip something. Like, let me put this blast on real quick and chill out, man. What's wrong?
Almost had me going looking for Sean Baker.
Carl.
Sean Baker don't want to smoke.
Well, we know who got that. You know who got the Griselda libs next week. Carl.
Hey, Sean Baker can come see about me, boy.
I got $60. How much you wanted for that? It's like, nah. Yeah, bro. Inside jokes. Man. Inside jokes. It's all good.
What'd you say about the green? Y'all say about the green lights?
Yeah, man. I don't think no other music really worth listening to came out last. I know B.O.B. dropped a joint, but I kind of got 2 tracks in, and I was like, it was pretty corny to me.
Right. Pretty B.O.B.-ish.
But if y'all, man, check it out for yourselves. Don't take my word for it. I mean, some of B.O.B.'s joints be alright, but his, like, bro, it was really, some of his bars were really, really corny, and I just couldn't get past them, bro. Like, too much corn is just too much for my diet, bro.
Y'all guys is crazy.
Too much corn.
High level of corn is not good. I can't digest it. But yeah, man.
That's good. That's good.
You feel
I
me?
can't. That's a good one, y'all know. That's a bar, bro.
Hey.
That's a bar.
Andre, it's like nah.
Andre level.
Andre level bars. But yeah, man.
But
I don't know. What else?
I got one. I got something else. I want to give my picks for these Summer Madness joints before it come out, so people don't say it. You know, once I get them all right, I don't want people to say, "Oh, you said it." Next Saturday.
Bet.
Next Saturday. But all right. So Bill Collector, he going against this dude named Holmesy the God. I'm going Bill Collector there. Okay. Bill been on a different kind of spree.
Bill Collector just sound like he about to just bring that fire. Like
Bill, he awkward. He got like an awkward flow. Like he ain't the typical like punchline gun bar. Like he gonna give you some jokes up there.
You gotta really listen.
Yeah, then he gonna come with a bar out of nowhere. He like, oh, like how do you think of that in that spot? So yeah, I'm going Bill. Right. John Adon against Ill Will.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna go John, but I'm not against like Ill Will winning because Ill Will cold too. But John a nice schemer. He got nice angles.
All right.
John Adon.
Rum Nitty, he going against Reed Dollars. I'm going Nitty. Don't sleep on Reed, but Nitty he punched too hard for me. This one might be the hardest one for me to pick though. Calico versus Averb, because Averb he get killed a lot because people don't really listen to what he rapping about, but Calico be talking like he ain't gonna hit you with a punchline, but he gonna talk to you. So I'm gonna go Calico, but this is gonna be debatable either way. Like I'm gonna just go Calico.
That's gonna be a good one.
And then my dog Dennis, his boy T Top going against B Dot. I'm sorry, Dennis, I gotta go B Dot. Dot been killing. I don't know if y'all saw, cause on the app he had a battle against the Saga, and that's a battle of the year. That's to me that's up there with Tay Rock and Daylight. Like that battle was crazy.
I'm gonna go back and watch that one.
That was nuts. Like all 3 rounds from both of them. Geechee versus Clips. I'm going Geechee Gotti just because I've been rocking with Geechee forever, and I ain't sure if Clips gonna come prepared. Clips be playing around too much. And then since Mook and Briz ain't happening, the main event is K-Shine versus Shine, and I'm gonna go with my boy K-Shine. I ain't betting against K-Shine, man. He been
okay.
K-Shine every time I bet against him, he always make me look dumb. So,
okay. So he made you a believer then, bro.
Yeah, I mean he 30 Geechee. I know Tehran he got a different. He said Geechee won, but you watch that Geechee Gotti K-Shine battle, like he just started hard. Like his first blind was arm up on the champ like Rocky hit the old steps. Like you start your bar like that. Like what's going on after this, bro?
Dang,
like
bro. Yeah, he coming. That's almost like an automatic win. Like right. That. All right, bro. We gonna hold you accountable for them picks, man. Make sure you write them down so we can go back to them after the.
Yeah, I got it.
I wish Dennis was here today, man, because I know he'd be able to argue with you about it.
Yeah, I already know he.
I don't know enough about these cats to give smoke about it. I only know a few of them, but I'll definitely
knowing Dennis.
In, though.
It'll be that T-Top. Like, Malc, you tripping on the top? Because I thought Nitty was going to beat Top, but T-Top beat Nitty. So T-Top ain't nobody to sleep on, but B-Dot just got layers, I think. So we'll see how that goes.
All right. We'll see. We shall see. Man, Dennis ain't here for his segment, bro. One of y'all two gotta carry the torch for him, man. What we talking about today? Keep it moving.
No.
What's next?
I know.
Go out there and vote. Everybody
next?
go out there and
What's
vote,
next?
Man. Everybody go out and support black-owned
Get out there and
businesses.
vote.
Everybody support unity. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Go out there, show somebody you love.
Yeah, don't
them.
be booing unity. Like, what's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, y'all crazy. Cancel Netflix.
I guess we
I
could
think
just say,
everybody
like...
needs to- yeah.
Go ahead.
I've been reading this book. It's called Lies My Teacher Told Me. It's just this more historical book. And the ending, it kind of had a good point that I want to kind of make for us as parents, we could do is when we learn history, we could teach it to our kids in segments rather than give them a whole big scheme. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want them to memorize all these dates. It's like, why don't you just study a set of portion of time, really get in depth and teach your kids history. Yeah. Rather than like, remember this date, remember this person. It's more so show them different aspects of that historical moment so they can kind of see what facts and what supports what rather than just take something that somebody else told them. So parents, our job is to teach our kids, you know what I'm saying? And, we may not like to read, we may not want to do the research, but, God gave them to us for a reason. And it's our job to prepare them for the future. And the best way to know, to prepare for the future is to look in the past and kind of see what we can learn from that. So, and if you ain't got no kids, if you're an uncle like D and Liz, y'all still can be in your nieces and nephews' life and still teach them as well. So it's our job, man.
Yeah, man. Just influence the people in your circle, man. People you go around. Yeah. Go ahead, Carlin.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. If you feel like you got somebody around you who you got a hard heart against stuff, correct them.
Right.
Correct them in those moments, and like you got to still love them, but like let them know, like, hey, either this is okay or this is not okay, or this is the way people think. Mm-hmm. Just try to make it a point to get around different cultures, man. Like there will be no greater experience you will have than having close relationships with people from different cultures. Yeah, because they will tell you. Because you'll get close with those people, and they will tell you exactly when you right or wrong.
Yeah, right. And it just gives you a different perspective. Like seeing things from somebody else's point of view makes you think differently. Like all the people I know that are like, "Yo, racism isn't real, and systemic racism isn't real," and this and that. Like they're all white people in white communities who have obviously you're not gonna think is real because you never experienced it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like you said, go hang out with somebody else. Go hang out in a different culture, in a different neighborhood. Make friends of different cultures in different places, and like, you know what I mean? You'll see. Yeah. Like, this stuff is real, and it needs to be addressed.
That goes for black people, too. Black people, go get some white friends, man.
Right.
They're not all racist, so I promise.
I mean, that's
some of them like it.
That's definitely good to say. Because, it don't got to be one extreme or the other, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Just people. Right.
Yeah, just see people for who they are. So, yeah, man. Check on your strong friends. Right, Malc?
Hey, that's right, bro. Check on your strong friends.
Definitely, man. I feel like I saw something in the stat the other day that said, like, we're at, like, suicide rate is at a super high rate right now.
It is.
Which is not surprising in 2020 with everything going down. But that being said, man, just check on people, man. Like, if you think about somebody, if somebody crosses your mind, check on them. Like, I be having dreams about people, man. Like, I know that sounds weird, but sometimes I feel like that's God's way of, like, getting me to think about somebody to hit them up the next day. Like, it'll be something super random, and I'll be like, yo, you good? And then they'll be like, yeah, man, I'm really glad you reached out. Like, I needed somebody. You know what I mean? So, somebody cross your mind, man, reach out to them. We all need that. You feel me?
Right. I remember Pastor Cornell said that to me one time. He was just like, God, if they're on your mind, they're on your mind for a reason. So ever since then, it's like, man, I reach out, and like you said, you never know. Sometimes just reaching out can be that call someone need to not end it. You know what I'm saying, or to pull through. So that's very good for real.
Yeah, man. All right, y'all. I feel like it's a wrap, man. Love y'all cats, man.
Love y'all cats, man.
Catch y'all next week
too. Hey, they need to know where to find us at though.
Yeah, bro. Definitely let them know that. Dennis ain't here, bro. He ain't here to do his job, man. Who gonna step in and fill his shoes?
Hey, Dennis ain't here.
Follow us on Instagram.
We on Instagram.
Hey.
Right? No, we on Instagram.
Yep.
We on Twitter.
Yeah, on Instagram.
Honest, the number Twitter. 2, God. We on Anchor, Spotify.
It's Honest to God Pod, right?
Apple Podcast.
Honest to God Pod.
Yeah. Okay. Honest to God Pod. Yep.
Yeah, man. Follow us.
Podcast.
And YouTube.
And we on the tube.